Alright, today I'm going to be showing off my main Qorvex build here. So this build uses 3 orange/topaz ability damage on radiation status shards and 2 parkour velocity shards. And so for the build here, that's the build. We are using Firewalker plus those parkour shards in order to get a decent parkour speed increase. We want this because if you don't know, while in year 4 with Fused Crucible, you can actually spam your roll button to sort of slide around, and parkour speed affects that. So you can actually get decent movement. We have our 3 to prevent knockdowns. That's why we don't need or in other statuses, that's why we don't need premature footed. 2, we are using Ophanim Eyes in order to get armor strip, as this can sort of just be casted and then continuously applies armor strip while in your 4. And then 1 is if you need to lock down area, you can put this down, hit it with your 4, and it'll do good damage in area. We're using our Kingdom's Fallout for our energy economy. So basically, this will give us, because our 4 will basically instantly giving 10 radiation status procs to every enemy, this will give us a 60% chance to get a universal orb from each enemy. For our max energy, we have Arcane Battery here, since we have 1000 armor with Mars Hatred here. We get up to 520 energy, which is essentially the same as just running Flow. And then we are using energy conversion, because if you didn't know, energy conversion does trigger off of universal orbs. So this will always be up whenever we need to recast our 3 and our 1, and our 4, and if we ever need to put down our 1. And yeah, so basically I'll show this off here. Oh, also I should say, so for Qorvex for weapons, his passive here gives him punch through, which makes it really good with the Soma and Dual Talks. So that's why I use these 2 with him. I'm not going to show off the builds because they are not mine. They are Ninjaze's on Overframe, if you want to look at those. As for the companion, I just use Nautilus for grouping. And then Prime Laser Rifle like usual. Basically, you want to get your 3 up. Get some heavy gunners here. So basically you want to do this once, get a kill, get your universal orb, or to cast your 3, do another one to cast your 4, and then as you can see, takes a second to wrap up, but once it does, you sort of just start deleting stuff. One thing to mention is this does not do good single target damage, because a lot of this damage comes from the AoE of the explosives from your 4. So it is much better when they're all grouped up like this. And like I said, the Nautilus is also grouping for you, so it's going to be good to aim for those groups. And as you can see from the movement here, just spamming alt. Obviously not the best movement, but actually allows you to move with all that parkour speed in your 4. But yeah, that is basically it for Qorvex here. Thank you for watching.